So I want to talk about the biggest misconception when it comes to feminine energy. So hey guys, welcome to the channel. I want to talk about feminine energy today. And so I wanted to do a video real quick. I'm really about to run out the door, but I wanted to make this video because we are approaching the shortest day of the year. And for me, it's quite significant. And I think for a lot of people, if you feel into the energy, is quite significant. And I had been really feeling into feminine energy and just contemplating and pondering on it. And I really wanted to talk about this, the biggest misconception when it comes to feminine energy. Now, when we often think about feminine energy, we usually think passive, doesn't move, everything comes to the feminine energy, no, I don't know, that kind of thing. But truly, feminine energy truly is dynamic. It is animated. It is this transformative energy. And what made me think of this is, like I said, I was really just contemplating on life, what this is. And I was reading in Awakening Shakti, and so when it comes to this time, we often can think, well, at least I do, I think of the year as a circle. And as we approach the shortest day of the year, we come to the bottom of, right? We approach the bottom of the circle. We are taken to the depths of ourselves. We go inward and we're doing all of this releasing and healing, self-revelation, and we're taken to the depths. And as we come to the depths and go inward, it's a great opportunity. I was going to say called but the thing is, you can do what you want. But it's a great opportunity for us to really let go of everything that we are holding on to that is limiting us and that is keeping us imprisoned. And this can be tough, going into the darkness, going into the depths, and letting go of these concepts, ideas, and stories in which we hold on to that is limiting us, that is keeping us from what our true essence is, which is love. And so as we go to the depths, I think of the warrior goddesses, the more fierce goddesses in Hindu tradition and other traditions as well, is to really fight what some people might call demons, or let go of, they call them, I forget what they call them in Hindu tradition, but it's just letting go of these things that are holding us down, these shackles, and feeling into the more fierceness and warrior goddess type of energy to release these things or kill these things. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have said that. I'm going to bleep it out. But to really fight these things that are our skeletons in our closet, or whatever it is that is limiting you. You can call it limiting beliefs. You can call it, in so many different traditions, they're called different things. But so I had been really contemplating on the fierce goddess, Kali Ma. And she's very dynamic. She is kind of known for dancing on her husband, her consort, Shiva. And the interpretation of that is different for a lot of people. But if I feel into it, and I think that as women, if we feel into the intuitively on what that is, she is this dynamic, fierce, I'm going to go to war type of goddess. And her dancing on Shiva, her masculine counterpart, is the masculine supporting her in her dynamic dance that goes on forever, that is infinite. And so the misconception with feminine energy is that it is this really passive, trying to get out of the sun, But the misconception with feminine energy is that it is this passive, non-moving type of energy. But it is wild. It is powerful. It is transformative. And this is when you can feel into, often women, we're always reinventing ourselves and we're in a new girl era because it's transformative. It is this transformative, dynamic, animated energy that actually inspires masculine energy to move. It inspires masculine energy to expand. And this is the raising of our consciousness, raising our awareness. It inspires masculine energy to expand into more. And so it is truly this dynamic, animated, beautiful energy that inspires, that is transformative. And I wanted to share, if we think about what feminine energy is and the interplay of masculine energy and feminine energy, I love to think of it as a butterfly in a jar. The butterfly is this transformative animation within the jar, and the jar is the container. It is the awareness and the witnesser of this transformation, this very animated, beautiful energy. It also is protecting this beautiful, animated energy. It covers the feminine energy. And especially in the beginning, when it comes to the butterfly, when it's a larva, it's a worm or whatever that thing is, it truly needs that protection. But as it grows and transforms and becomes more animated and is flying around in this jar, the container needs to become bigger. It needs to become more expansive in order to hold this dynamic, animated, wild energy. Can you imagine that this butterfly just fly? If it's a small jar, it's like trying to fly in this jar and be the beautiful butterfly that it is, but it doesn't have a lot of room to go. And so the awareness, the witnesser of the container, the masculine energy, then expands for that butterfly to fly more. And I just love that. And as the container expands, it becomes more of all. The awareness container, the masculine energy, as it expands to accommodate this beautiful, animated, wild, just transformative energy, it starts to contain more of the all. Because what's outside that jar is what's in the jar as well. What's outside the jar is also in the jar, because I am that. And so it's this beautiful interplay that grows together, and it expands and it grows and transforms and starts to contain more of everything. So I wanted to share that because that's the biggest misconception about feminine energy. We think of masculine as this go, go, go. It's outward focus. But it is the awareness, it is the protector, it's the container of this beautiful, animated, transformative, wild energy. And you can see that in a woman's dance. You can see it in our desire to want to be more and have more. You can see it in our fashion, that we want to be different and transform and reinvent ourselves every year. These things. So, trying to dodge the sun here, but I did want to share that. The biggest misconception when it comes to feminine energy is that it's that passive, we don't do, but the truth is, it's wild. And in that dance, in that beautiful movement, it inspires the masculine to move, to expand. All right, that's all for this video. I'll check you guys in the next one. Peace.